President Obama is now enacting sweeping gun control legislation in order to protect our children, which he says is America's #1 priority, from violent massacres like Sandy Hook. So what can history tell us about gun control, and what can we learn from it? In 1911, Turkey established gun control. From 1915 to 1917, 1.5 million Armenians, unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and exterminated. Germany established gun control in 1938, and from 1939 to 1945, leaving the German people unable to defend themselves against the Gestapo and SS, millions of people were exterminated. China established gun control in 1935. From 1948 to 1952, 20 million political dissidents, unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and exterminated. Guatemala established gun control in 1964. From 1964 to 1981, 100,000 Mayan Indians, unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and exterminated. Uganda established gun control in 1970. From 1971 to 1979, 300,000 Christians, unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and exterminated. The total exterminated is said to be between 2 to 3 million people. Cambodia established gun control in 1956. From 1975 to 1977, 1 to 2 million well-educated people, unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and exterminated. These are just a few historical examples of mass genocide, and there are many, too many to count. The total amount of people rounded up and exterminated in the 20th century alone because of gun control is estimated to be at least 56 million people at a bare minimum. These are astonishing figures, and they're hard to argue with. Gun control, using history as our guide, has a very high correlation with the extermination and genocide of a defenseless and unarmed population.